Former MPBL champions with their season on the line here. Can they make a comeback? That's a split at the line para kay Jeff. 60-49. June Manzo and Cebu will try to milk the game clock as much as they can. We now enter the final 2 minutes of this one.
I thought that was a very dangerous spot for June Manzo to be staying for quite a while. Very near the half-court line and very near the sideline. You don't want to stay right in there. You want to put the ball on the floor, bring it to the middle when there's lesser resistance, so to speak, from the defense.
Defense to offense substitution para kay Coach Ronje Enrile, bringing in John Hamon. Liaga switches out to June Manzo. Instead, there's an offensive foul off the ball laban kay Lian Martel.
That was actually that was a cross match in that situation. Initially, it was June Manzo and Salubre. Parillagas came in, and so it got switched. Either way, would have been advantage for Cebu, but yun nga, natawagan ng offensive foul itong si Liam Martel. Medyo nanggigil, inaalam niya, kaya ko nung postehan. Ang tagal ng bola.
11 ang hinahabol dito ng Tigers, but they commit a turnover as we flash the turnover story, and that results in a June Manzo basket on the other side. 62-49.
I like to say that's the next facet of Mark Meneses. A grab and go and a decision maker in the open floor. And with June Manzo running the break, you know you've got to shoot at the other end.
Comia gets fouled as he hung in the air. 2 more free throws coming up para kay Jeff Comia.
Might be a case of too little too late here. See this deflection and that steal. Grab and go action with Meneses and that good finish by Desiderio. By June Manzo.
June Manzo making some big buckets here in the 4th quarter. Comia will be awarded 2 free throws here. There's a little lull in the action. May technical yata itinawag
sportsmanlike behavior
laban sa Cebu.
Was that because of the earlier situation where they were complaining about Liam Martel?
I'm not sure why.
Now we got to figure out what happened.
So, 3 free throws will be awarded here to Jeff Comia. This is the technical free throw. Then 2 more free throws for that foul that he was able to fish inside. These are important free throws, especially because they don't have much time on their hands to try and recover from this 12-point disadvantage. Technical free throw was good para kay Jeff. Comia sinks the second. Jeff Comia is a 64% free throw shooter this season. Has a chance to cut this lead to 10. Tigers trying to salvage their pride as former MPBL champions. They have a minute and 25 to try and avert this 10-point slide. The Greats will be burning under their final timeouts here with a minute and 25 remaining in this game.
Halaga nung sinimula ni Paul Desiderio, and making a 3, making a couple of post-ups, and they're really going to work inside the paint, and that mattered because it created a certain separation na naging mas komportable para dito sa Cebu.
Ball is in the hands of June Manzo. Cebu up by 10. A minute and 20 to go. Desiderio may tangan ng bola dito. Pulls up, jumper is good. That just might be the dagger here, Coach Mike.
Well, the second half has turned into the Paul Desiderio and June Manzo show. And rightfully so for Cebu. Those 2 guys have really led for the most part yung comeback nitong Cebu Greats this season. And what a way to push this game to their advantage. And, you know, just really good contributions both from June and Paul.
Night-night, says Paul Desiderio. I saw this a lot in college, Coach, and I'm relishing the experience of watching this once again in this game. The Greats are up by a dozen against DAVAO Occidental. Just in our first game, we still have a minute and 15 to go, but obviously they are all in anticipation to watching their home squad, the Mindoro Tamaraos, facing the Zamboanga Sikat in the battle for the 7th seed. That's a miss for the Tigers, and that just might do it here, Coach.
And I guess maganda yung naging usapan nila at the half para dito sa Cebu GREATS. The first half really was a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of mysteries, makeable shots not going in. Pero dito naging mas deliberate sila in the second half, especially with Paul Desiderio really, stamping that momentum para dito sa Cebu. Getting into the paint, scoring more comfortably. Well, we see that 3 by Terzo.
He cuts it to 9 here, 64-55. May konting pag-asa pang namumulat dito para sa Tigers. They steal that ball away. Terzo, same spot, different result. That's a miss. Lian Martel secures possession for Cebu. It's tapped out of bounds.
Yeah.
It looks like someone was hit. Is that Tricky Peromingan?
Yeah, they're going to have to review this. I thought, at least from live action, I thought Lian Martel stuck an elbow through the face of, was that Tricky? Yeah, Tricky Peromingan.
Peromingan has his face in his hands right now. He's on the floor. Let's take a look at what happened. Martel gets the rebound.
He got hooked in the face and then that elbow.
Ayun. Yun yung bawi.
Yes, yun yung bawi. And Liam Martel also got hit, and so would that be a foul also that they will call? All this get elevated to an unspo.
Now this is going to be tricky here for our officials. And Coach, this is going to be very crucial because we have 32 seconds remaining. This is just a 9-point lead. If the calls favor the Tigers at this point of the game, they have a chance to cut this lead, shoot some free throws, get the lead down with the clock stopped, and then possession para sa kanila if ever that happens. This could bring them back into the game all of a sudden.
That is right. This could, matter of fact, I feel this could even be down to as much as 4 points on made free throws and a good offensive set for the DAVAO Tigers. And clearly, that pass from the corner, cross court by, was that Mark Meneses? I don't think that was a good pass at all. You had a guard that was very near you. You gotta pass it up, bring the ball to half court, set your half court, and then waste some clock.
And that's been one of the thorns on their side sa laro na to, Coach. Yung turnovers ng Cebu. 21 total turnovers for the GREATS in this game.
Well, I mean, you give up 21 turnovers in a game, to which itong Cebu roughly averages about 16, and they are dead last when it comes to that department.
Foul on number 42, Lian Martel.
That's just way too much right now, even going
Lian Martel,
your
5
average
fouls.
Lian Martel.
Technical foul on Cebu
Called for
GREATS
that
for improper bench
unsportsmanlike
decorum.
foul.
And I think there also was an unsportsmanlike on Tricky. So first we're going to go for the free throws of DAVAO, to which Jeff will be the one to take it.
Technical free throw for Jeff Comia.
So this is the technical free throw that Comia will be taking because the technical foul called on Cebu. Why was there a technical on Cebu?
Liam Martel.
Lian Martel. No, but he was called for an unsportsmanlike foul.
That's right. I didn't hear the technical that they called.
I think maybe it could have been for improper bench decorum, but we're going to try to clarify that right now. These are the free throws on the unsportsmanlike foul by Lian Martel on Tricky Peromingan, but he misses on the first. Second free throw on the way. 1 for 2 para kay Tricky Peromingan. 2 out of 3 for the Tigers total on that trip to the line. Adlawan checks into the game para kay Lian Martel. Sideline inbound here for the Tigers. They're down by 7. 3-possession ball game. Terzo, pass to inbound. Peromingan has it, taking too long to decide. Escobedo passes it off to Comia. Jeff out to Arboleda, puts the ball on the deck. Multiple passes here for the Tigers. Taking too long. Open 3-point shot by Comia is a miss. Cebu could not secure possession. Peromingan for 3. Wala. 13 seconds on the clock here. Multiple misses for the Tigers that last possession. that's just painful para sa kanila.
And those were good looks. If they made those shots, they would have been down just by 4 points. And that could even be a one-possession game on a made 3 and then a foul on an act. We did clear with the officials that the technical earlier that was awarded is really because of unsportsmanlike, bench decorum by itong Cebu. They had a warning earlier, and that was the second one, so they got teched.
13 seconds remaining here. Davao has the foul to try and extend this game. But Cebu gets it across. That's the double. And there you go, the foul on Joseph Terzo with 6 seconds remaining in this game. Desiderio with a chance to ultimately ice this game for the Cebu Greats.
Yeah, much as this is an impending win para dito sa Cebu, there are lessons to pick up from this game.
No doubt, especially we are gonna be going up against potentially Mindoro or Zamboanga.
That is right.
And those are really two tough teams.
That's right. And both those teams actually play very similar styles of play. They love to take threes. I guess ang difference lang pagdating sa Mindoro, they have post-ups guys like Ken Bono, and like what you said, it's gonna be a tough cover on the next games para sa kanila. And so you gotta fix those little details. One, you cannot afford to go in that game and commit 21 turnovers and give up 20 points off of it, because if you do that, you're not gonna win.
6 seconds remaining. Desiderio was 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Escobedo for 3, and that's gonna do it. The Cebu Greats live to fight another day here, winning this one against the DAVAO Occidental Tigers.
And the trip here to Pola Mindoro, and the game that they played for 4 quarters, and the reason for them playing with a lot of intensity, somehow maganda ang naging resulta para dito sa Cebu. They are moving on para dito sa season natin.